While riding my bike one early autumn morning, an unusual thing happened. I distinctly heard a title of my next painting, The Messenger. I was so relieved. Both the title and the image were ready for me, all at my fingertips. I could not wait until the next morning, when I could play with whites, in order to form a snow owl in flight. But the more details were highlighted on the canvas, the fewer details stayed in my vision, and the less I was able to retain its sharp image in my mind. Then I noticed a nest, but by the time I filled it up with the eggs, the owl vanished. Not a feather was left in my sight. It flew away from me as fast as it had arrived, as if telling me it was enough. I have to trust an impulse, or maybe even a spiritual mandate, to eliminate my favorite characters on the canvas. Otherwise, I would not see what I'm supposed to see. But I was baffled. The messenger was still missing, and I just began the painting. I didn't know what to do. The next morning, I heard a grunt of a moose. Was he the messenger? No, he could not, because he himself was looking for safety and guidance. I was about to put realistic details when the moose just disappeared from my vision, and two bald eagles started circling around. I decided to be guided just by the sounds and figure out the story through purely spontaneous strokes of paint. The spirit reveals to me the final painting only if I paint what is given to me at that particular time, and I must be authentic, with the slightest nuances. The actual reason why I do not plan anything in detail from the very beginning. Another week passed by, and a howl of a wolf was bouncing off the cave walls. I doubted the wolf was the messenger, because by the time the echoes of the howl dissipated, I couldn't spot him anymore. I was unafraid to keep on painting and searching for my messenger. But then it hit me. I need to freeze the lake, and freeze it fast. I was certain the frozen lake would stay here unchanged. It was getting more and more frigid here. I really felt it. My hands started to shake from the bitter cold, so much that I forgot to turn on the camera to film a huge change in the story. I had been absolutely positive that no human being would be on this particular canvas. But I was wrong. Against all my expectations, here was the man and his loyal horse. They had lost their way and taken a refuge in the cave. Now, I understood why I had to freeze the lake. The travelers had to escape the cave to go home. But the ice was too thin in most areas for crossing. So here they were, desperate to leave the cave, when suddenly a loud call from above echoed. The same bald eagle who had been circling on my canvas for quite a while was flying over the lone strangers, encouraging them to follow him. Step by step, the lost travelers were carefully guided across the frozen lake patches out of the dark cave. The messenger was finally found. It was the eagle, the spirit. The only way I could be led to the end of the story was by listening to the spirit call from the very beginning to the end. By listening to every move of a flight, every drip from the cave lime icicles, and every crackling sound of the freezing lake. This time around, I was led to an unexpected message of faith and guidance.
Chamuelo, hey,